Today I want to talk about Bitcoin. It has been quite a journey from when I first heard about it and what is happening now. At first I was against it as I thought it was like a Ponzi scheme and a tulip bubble that would eventually crash. But as I studied it I realized this is something special. As society advances we see more and more things become digital, computerized. Technology has disrupted so many aspects of our lives. We don't go to Blockbuster to rent a video anymore. It changed to getting a DVD in the mail to downloading it onto your computer and then your TV. Money used to take days to send to somebody at a distance, or you had to write a check and the recipient would have to wait for the check to cash. PayPal, Venmo and Zelle have exploded onto the scene to make small transactions quicker and easier. The big banks are like a cartel that make money on your money. They take in your $100 and then lend out $100 to 10 other people. They pay you 0.07% and charge 12% to the borrowers. They take days to clear your money transfer while earning interest on your money. It's called fractional reserve banking. The government spends way more than they take in via taxes and simply prints trillions per year to cover the deficit, and they borrow even more to pay the interest on what they borrowed. This slowly lowers the value of each dollar and lowers the value of their debt as well. Bitcoin comes along as a system on the internet that is not controlled by any company, person, or government. It is like a wild program that is backed up by hundreds of thousands of computers using over 18 gigawatts of electricity, which is the biggest power network in the world. What makes it unique is the designer figured out a way to transfer a file of information from one person to another that is private and cannot be copied or stolen. Additionally, it is recorded on a ledger that is public and verified by all the computers running on the system. There are only 21 million coins available and they are all dividable into minuscule portions of each coin. The computers that run the system have a chance of getting a free Bitcoin, so this keeps them inspired to run the ledger. They call this mining, just like gold. But the difference between gold and Bitcoin is there are a limited supply of Bitcoin available for eternity. Gold, when it goes up in value, motivates more mining, and there is about 2% of the gold supply added every year on average. Unlike gold, Bitcoin can be slivered up, sent almost instantly over a computer anywhere in the world. So, the coins you have or the sliver of a coin can represent your productivity, wealth, ingenuity, labor, and artistic contribution to the world. You can trade it for things you want and earned. It is your energy digitized just like a movie was digitized from film. Dollars represent the same things, but they are hard to move, they go down in value always, and can be printed by the government whenever they need more, lowering the value even more. They represent nothing, are not backed by anything other than the government's goodwill. Bitcoin is a way to take the power from the corrupt government and give the system to the people of the world. Okay, this is the idea, but it takes the world to accept it as valid to make it work. It needs consensus. Well, that is happening. The value of a Bitcoin has gone up faster than any stock or commodity in history. Investment firms are now holding it for their clients. Countries are buying and holding it like they do gold. The United States is one of the largest holders of Bitcoin. States are holding Bitcoin, large family trusts, municipalities, and huge corporations, and adding it to their portfolios and treasuries. This is happening and it is still early. Some think it is too late to get in, but this is the early adoption stage of the digitalization of value and energy. Right now, the total market value of Bitcoin is around 2 trillion. This is a sliver of what it could end up being very soon. I am telling everyone I care about to consider getting some Bitcoin as soon as possible. I remember when Apple was new. The price went up and down. Amazon rose and crashed a bunch of times. Companies always have a startup, growth, maturation, and decline stage. Bitcoin is similar in the growth stage, but the decline stage is likely to be when electricity no longer works. Be very afraid of missing out on this one.